Any letter.
U.
U. Yes, there is a U.
Anyone else?
Can I have a letter from you?
C.
C. I'm sorry, there is no C. You have 3 more chances.
Ashley.
D.
There. Oh, we already guessed D. Sorry.
O.
Oh, it's already been guessed.
E.
E? Yes, I heard an E. There is. Oh, E's already been said.
Oh.
Sorry.
I.
I. There is some I's. Just 2 of them.
D.
D.
Already
D.
guessed.
O.
C.
C.
Wow.
C.
N.
N. N has been said.
F.
F. There is an F. Woo!
Anyone else? B.
T.
B. Yes, there is a B. And T's already been said.
M.
L. There is an L. Any more letters? Come on, guys. You have 1 more.
Y.
Y. Sorry, there is no Y. You have 2 more chances.
Question mark.
Yes! Oh my gosh! Congratulations.
What does it spell?
Justifiable.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you guys for playing this game.
All rise for the Honorable Judge Calloway. Please, be seated. Now presiding over Stillwell, BC State. Plaintiff, please present your opening statement.
Executions anchor belief in the criminal justice system, dramatizing them in an especially vivid way that something is being done, that the system is in control, order has been restored.
Thank you. Defense, your opening statement, please.
All the interlocking rituals of criminal punishment, arrest, detention, interrogation, trial, conviction, incarceration, execution are performed so the citizens see justice done. All justice is a stage. It is the appearance, the ritual, that is the meaning of the thing.
Thank you. Plaintiff, please present your case against Rebecca Stillwell.
Miss Stillwell, you've committed some unspeakable acts against Jane Parker. She was found buried in your backyard, buried alive to be exact, as dirt particles were found in her lung. She was also violated. How could you, as her volleyball coach, infringe upon the rights of this child, as she put full faith in you, as she led this team through many victories? How could you ask her to stay after practice to get some more serves in, knowing full well your intentions to take her to your home and then to take away her purity and her life? This is why I propose the death penalty, because already 65% of Americans support the death penalty. Do you, as a jury, want to see your tax dollars go to pay to see this murderer alive and well in prison? I don't think so. I don't think so.
Defense, you may speak.
I understand your intent of wanting to put Ms. Stillwell on death row. We must understand the moral implications of the argument. Ms. Stillwell has a right to life that we should not be able to deny. The death penalty is barbaric. It violates the cruel and unusual clause of the Bill of Rights. Between 1968 and 1976, there was not a single execution within the United States, not a single one. But in this current day, we are corrupt once more and have executed 42 prisoners within 2012 alone. Do you want Ms. Stillwell to be the next 2013? I'll leave you with this question. Why kill people who kill people to show that killing is wrong?
Thank you. Plaintiff, would you like to call anyone to the stand?
I would, Your Honor. I would like to call June Parker to the stand.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
You may be seated.
Mrs. Parker, you were the mother of Jane, correct?
That is correct.
How did you feel when you got the feeling that she wasn't coming home?
It was dinner time. It was the first Sunday of the month, which meant rotisserie chicken with wild rice for dinner, which was Jane's favorite meal. Jane's never late for dinner, and if she was, I would always receive a phone call, and that night I got nothing.
Did you call the cops then?
Well, I decided to give Jane another hour in case something silly had happened, like losing her phone, but once 9 o'clock rolled around and still no Jane, I called the police.
What did they say?
They told me to call back later as it hadn't been 24 hours yet and they couldn't file a missing persons report. But I knew something was wrong. Mother just knows when her child is hurt.
What happened next?
I stayed up all night waiting for my Jane to be found, come home. Well, when it came morning and she still wasn't there, I called the police again.
What happened when you received the news that Jane was not coming home?
I was mentally and physically exhausted, and when the police called and told me that Jane had been murdered, I broke down completely. She trusted you, Rebecca. How could you do this to her?
What do you think would serve her justice?
To see Rebecca burn in hell.
That is all, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mrs. Parker. Does the defense have anything to add?
I would like to call Miss Rebecca Stillwell to the stand.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Take your seat.
Miss Stillwell, do you believe you should be condemned to die
I do
for
not.
your actions?
I do not.
And why is that?
I made a mistake. Everyone does.
So you were aware of your crimes?
I am fully aware of what I've done. Do I regret it? Yes. Do I need to seek a new outlook in life? Yes. Do I think I'm capable of this? Yes.
And how do you plan on changing yourself?
By spending my days in prison, living with the guilt I have from killing Jane. I believe that living in sorrow is a worthy enough punishment rather than living my life by ending my life. I will go through intense counseling until I can be rehabilitated back into society.
And do you believe society will accept you if you do achieve parole?
I don't know, I just hope that I can be loved again rather than hated.
That's all I have for Miss Stillwell.
Thank you. Plaintiff, do you have anything to add?
Just one question. Miss Stillwell, what made you decide to do this?
Sometimes you just love someone so much, and when they don't love you back, you just lose control. It hurt me to kill the love of my life, but if she didn't stop fighting, she'd still be alive today.
She was a 17-year-old girl!
Objection!
Sustained. Closing statements. Plaintiff, begin.
I hope you can all see the pain that Miss Stillwell has caused. Mrs. Parker lost her only daughter, who had so much more life to live, and now it is gone, taken away by this woman who sits before you. She may feel remorse, but does feeling remorse make up for all the other pain that she has caused to the friends and family of Jane Parker? I don't think so. She may say she wants to be rehabilitated in society, but can you really take that chance? 67% of people who have been released from prison, 21,000 of them have returned for committing another homicide. I say we don't take that chance and condemn her to death. Otherwise, it might be your daughter who is found buried in the backyard.
Defense.
Do you want Miss Stillwell to be the 3,262nd person on death row today? Do you want to be liable for sentencing a woman to death? Do you want that on your conscience? If we follow the saying, eye for eye, tooth for tooth, you will all be guilty to die next for having the blood of this woman on your hands. Miss Stillwell does not deserve to die. She is someone else's friend, someone else's daughter, and should not be a piece of trash that is just thrown away.
Thank you. Will the jury please vote?
67% of victims in death penalty cases have been white.
U.S. prison population rose by 700% from 1970 to 2005.
43 botched executions from 1982 from 2010.
Of the 22,000 homicides committed every year, approximately 150 people are sentenced to death.
Average cost of life term is $1.5 million.
The death penalty exists in 33 states.
22 juveniles have been executed since
56%
1976.
of executions since 1977 have been white, 35% have been black.
Cost for
DNA
death penalty
testing
cases,
and
$2.5
other
million.
methods of modern crime
About
science
3
and now
times
effectively
positive
eliminate
results
almost all
of
uncertainty as to a
level,
person's
40
guilt or innocence.
years.
The U.S. ranks 5th for the highest number of
130
executions.
people have been released from death row for proof of innocence.
I'm not going to deny. I will not struggle. I just keep seeing her face.
Parents tell you don't talk to strangers.
Misguided, passionate, confused. I made a mistake.
But that's not who will hurt you. It's the people you trust who hurt you the most.
She was so talented, carefree. She wanted to be an artist. She loved.
I was going to change something, paint the world a brighter color. Instead, my canvas was ripped from its frame and burned, buried.
I knew it was happening, but I couldn't stop. My hands.
I can't breathe.
I'm sorry.
Please, please don't.
Go back a day, a week, anything.
Poor mother.
I'm sorry.
Trees are bare.
If I could plant a tree for every ounce of remorse I have,
Bark is rotted.
I'd have a forest stretching from horizon to horizon.
Roots are dead.
Go back a day, a month, a year.
Go back a lifetime, a year.
I won't struggle.
The jury condemns Miss Rebecca Stillwell to death.
Death by lethal injection.
Please don't, please. I'm so sorry. Please just give me another chance.
Escort the condemned to the execution room.
Don't do this, please. I deserve another chance.
Secure the condemned with restraints.
Please, I'm so sorry. Please, don't do this.
Prepare for the final passage.
No, 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 please.
We are
Ready.
ready.